Wow, that is so pretty. I love it. So I was not actually that familiar with Makeup Revolution, so I decided to look things up, and I'm going to share because if I don't know, you might not know either. So here we go. So the aim of Makeup Revolution is to make quality makeup accessible to everyone. Makeup Revolution is a budget UK makeup brand that's managed to win cult status among beauty lovers. I don't know, maybe me. I haven't tested it out yet. For its trend-led offerings and dupes of higher-end brands. That's exciting. They have eyeshadow palettes, they have highlighters, they have brushes. I guess they gained a lot of their popularity on Instagram over the past couple of years. At first, it was mainly for their dupes of high-end eyeshadows, like I mentioned, but lately they've been gaining more recognition as a brand on their own. So we are going to try out this eyeshadow palette today. So the reason I have this eyeshadow palette is because I actually bought it for a gift. And I didn't actually end up giving it as part of the gift because I had found something else that I thought they would like a little bit better. And I mean, I'm not one to hate on eyeshadow palettes just laying around for me to use. So we're gonna try out this eyeshadow palette today. It's called Precious Stone. And these colors are kind of amazingly beautiful. I mean, just look at those. They're just gorgeous. This color right here, I'm just in love. And I don't know if you can see how shimmery it is. And there's a lot of earthy tones with a lot of bright emerald, hence the precious stone name that it has. So emerald, precious stones, it kind of makes a lot of sense. But if you remember with the Molten Drama palette that I just tried, it had a lot of shimmers. So there are some shimmers in this, but all these colors up here are matte, which I'm so excited about. These middle ones are the most shimmery, and we have 1, 2, 3 shimmers here at the bottom. So I'm very excited to try this. Let's just play. I'm just gonna do my normal smoky eye that I always do. You can do so much with this smoky eye. I have a class on it. If you've ever wanted to do a smoky eye or you're just not sure how to do smoky eye, watch that class, and then you can change the colors to whatever you want, but the technique stays the same. You use about 3 to 4 eyeshadows. You can even use as little as 2 eyeshadows to get the smoky look, but you can change out the colors that you use. So I haven't talked about this in a little bit, but the brushes that I use, I believe are e.l.f. brushes. I've had these for a really long time and I just love them. This one is thick and fluffy. It has a lot of width to it. It's very dense, but it's still fluffy. This other one is a little bit thinner. It does have a lot of bristles on it, but it is much more compacted than this one. So these are similar, but different. And this is what I use for my eyes. I have a very big eye space. Some people don't, so you might need to use something smaller. I had a girlfriend come over for New Year's and she wanted me to do her eye makeup for her, and so of course I did. I had to use this small tiny brush. So this is the small tiny brush that I use for my crease and my under eye, okay? Look at this brush. It's so much smaller, but this is what I needed to use for her crease and her under eye, just because her eye was just tinier than mine. And there's nothing wrong with that. Every eye you can do something with, in my opinion. All eyes you have room to play, you just have to use the right size brush. So I use a bigger one. If you need a smaller one, use a smaller one. So I'm gonna start off with my big fluffy brush, and I'm gonna go into this color right here, Paradise. So pretty. I love it so much. It's like a little purple color. Oh, it's just so pretty. I do just love these eggplant colors on my green eyes. It just really makes them stand out. And if you're wondering, you're saying, Ashley, I don't think you put on a primer for your eyelids. Well, I didn't technically, but I actually use my foundation as my primer, and I didn't powder it yet. I did set and powder the rest of my face, but just not my eyelids. So I had fresh foundation on my eyes, and that is what I use as my primer. I just think it makes my makeup go a little bit faster. I'm not waiting for things to dry. I don't know, I just like it, and it really works for me, and I'm not having to buy another product. However, I do like primers. I think they're super fun. So if I'm trying to go for like a big night out or something, I will use one. But on something like everyday makeup, like I'm doing today and just testing out a palette to see if I like it, I don't think it's necessary. So I'm gonna go in with the same color under my eye. But also, because I've already set the rest of my face, I do have translucent powder under my under eye, so if there is any fallout, which there really isn't a whole lot, I can just dust it away, no problem, when I'm all done. Gosh, decisions here. What do I want to do for my crease and the outside of my under eye? I feel really drawn to this majestic color right here. I just think it's so pretty, so I think that's what I'm going to do. It's so bright and pigmented. My. feel like you're losing the color that you put on top more on your brow bone, just take the brush you used for that and kind of just blend. I'm adding just a little more shadow to the brush. See how pretty that is? Love it. I think I really enjoy that. I don't know that I want to do too much more. Blending of those two colors was kind of so fun. What's interesting is that the purple and the turquoise, when they blended in the middle, almost made like a gray color on their own. I feel like I've used more colors than I did. There is a little bit of fallout, but not too much, not too crazy. We're gonna dust that away right now, no problem. So now we're gonna dust the fallout away using my handy dandy Physicians Formula in translucent. This is my favorite. Dust it away. Now I may have lost some highlight. I normally do my blush and highlight after I do my eyeshadow and dust all the fallout away, but because I just kind of wanted to show you the eye look, I didn't want to look like so pale as I was showing you, so I did my blush and my highlight first. Then you can add a little highlight on your brow bone if you so choose. I don't even use a different brush. I just kind of make this one a little bit thinner and just dust it on. Then I'll take my blush brush. So fun. Okay, so now I think I'm gonna add a little bit of glitter just because why not? So if you've been watching me for a while, you know that I love glitter. You know that I did a year of glitter in part of 2017, part of 2018. I did every single day glitter. And I did have a stipulation that if I wasn't doing my makeup that day, I didn't have to put on glitter. But if I was going to do my makeup in any way, shape, or form, I had to add glitter somewhere. And I did that for an entire year. And oh my gosh, it was so much fun. But I love the NYX Glitter Brilliance. You can get it at Target, you can get it at CVS, you can get it online. It's $6.50. It doesn't cost that much money, and it really transforms the eye look and makes it just even better. All you have to do to keep the glitter to stay is this NYX Glitter Primer. It's only $6.50 too, and my friend last year for Christmas introduced me to a different glitter. It's called Beauty Creations, and she gave me a box of glitters, and I swear there's probably like 5, 10, 15, 20 plus glitters in there, and this is one of them. So I'm going to use a combination of this teal and of this galaxy color that comes from the other box. So we're going to put together two different kinds of glitter just for fun. So you could get all crazy, you could cut the crease, then you could put the primer on with a brush and be way more specific. But this is just my everyday look. If I was trying to like go out and be glamorous somewhere, then I would definitely take more time. But for everyday look, it's not really necessary, and I just put it on with my finger. So when I work with two colors, I work from the outside in, and the last color on the inner eye is the one that's gonna go on last because it's gonna blend to the top. We're starting with this teal color. Since I had the teal on the outside, I kind of wanted to blend it out into the matte. So glitter into the matte color. And my friend who gave me those other glitters also gave me this teal glitter this year for Christmas. So thank you. I just use a small brush. And I'm going to switch to the galaxy color. Wow, those are so pretty together. See how I'm kind of blending this one up into the other glitter? And now all you have to do is dust out the excess fallout glitter. So if you have translucent powder and you've set your face already, you should be good to go, and this should be pretty easy. I do find that if you're one of those people who likes to do their eyeshadow first, the glitter does stick to your actual skin more than it does translucent powder. And I have a harder time getting it off than if I were to do my makeup first and then dust it off. Now I feel like I lost a little bit of the darkness underneath the eye with the dusting away of the fallout and the glitter. So I'm just gonna add a little bit more blue to the bottoms of my eyes just to define it just a little bit more. And this is just the residual that's left on the brush. I did not dip it back into the palette, although you could. I'm even gonna take the little purpley color and go back in. That is so fun. Let's add some lashes. Okay, well, I super duper love this eyeshadow palette. It's really nice. The quality's there, has good pigment. Maybe we should swatch some colors. What do you say, since we only use 2 of them? I'm really interested in this copper color. Oh my gosh, look at that, look at that, look at that. Oh, you know, that's kind of disappointing. I thought it was gonna be so much better. I wonder if I used a brush, would it be better? Let's see. Oh, there we go. Okay, so you just kind of have to build this color, but that is very pretty. I feel like all these metallic middle ones are gonna kind of be like this. So let's try this one. So it looks really pretty like that. That one's a little bit better, but let's just try to build the color. Okay, okay. Let's see here. Ooh, primitive. I feel like this one would be good for like the brow bone. Ooh, super shimmery. I like it. And it's definitely buildable. Oh my gosh, I got scared there for a second because I was like, it looks so pretty right here. But when I put it on my arm, I was like, oh, that's like nothing. But it's buildable, people. It's buildable. I still like it. It's still good. It's just gonna take, you know, a little extra effort to get those middle shimmery colors out. But usually, like I said, I like to start with a good base color. So maybe the shimmer over the matte color would actually end up really nice, and you can make like your own kind of color. Interesting thought. But yeah, I really like this, especially for the price. You can get this at Ulta. I got it online and they were doing like a little bit of a sale. So I want to say I got it for like $12. When I looked online today, it was ranging anywhere from 15 to 25. And 25 was like on, I don't know what kind of seller it was, but I felt like that seemed a little high. But I feel like on Ulta, it's going to be about 15 to $20. But I feel like I got it for 12. I was trying to look back in my receipts, but oh my gosh, I just bought so much during Christmas time that I just can't even begin to find the receipt for that. But I do know that it was on some kind of like special Christmas discount. So that's part of the reason I got it too. I was like, oh, that'll make a perfect gift. And it looks like such a pretty palette. I don't really know a whole lot about it. I'll cross my fingers that it'll be good. I ended up keeping it for myself and it ended up being really good. Super impressed. So if you're looking for a deal, like I'm always looking for a deal, I think this is a really good find. Makeup Revolution so far has a thumbs up. I haven't tried any of the other products, but maybe I will now. So before you run to Ulta, make sure to like and share so other people can like and share. And don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you next class. And you know what? I feel like I have seen the Makeup Revolution brand at like Marshall's, TJ Maxx. Like I feel like I've seen them at those discounted stores. So I feel like you could even get a better deal. So I'm gonna keep my eye out. You keep your eye out too. And hey, if you're new to my channel, I'm Ashley. I do hair, makeup, and life hack classes weekly. So if that's something you're interested in, please do make sure to hit that subscribe button and the little bell next to it. That little bell will update you when I upload a new class so you don't miss out on any of the fun. See you soon.